Hello, good afternoon. It's Tuesday at 2 on the Stampin4fun Facebook page. So I didn't get a chance this morning to send out a reminder email to those of you on my newsletter list. Sometimes I like to send out an email reminder or post in my group or something. But I didn't get a chance, but hopefully some of you are getting into the groove now that Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I try to get on and share some stamping inspiration. Oh, yay! Maureen is already on. So thank you for joining, Maureen and Joy. It's great to know that I'm not alone when I share my stamping inspiration. I have some friends to share it with. I can't believe a week goes by so quickly, but I was really looking forward to sharing this week because I knew that I would have my paper pumpkin box. And actually doing these weekly Facebook Lives gives me a reason to open my box and look at it. And although I personally want to save the surprise for when I'm on here with you guys. So I haven't assembled any of the cards yet. I did manage to cut it open and spread out the pieces and look at it, but I thought it would be fun today to actually do the stamping together on the Facebook page. So I don't know if we're going to have many people joining because I didn't send out a reminder, but hopefully people can also watch the recording. There's no reason why you can't still watch the recording. Tuesday at 2, just kind of get into a rhythm with me that every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be getting onto my Facebook page to share some inspiration. So if you are tuning in, Joy and Maureen already popped on to say hello. So if you're joining in, make sure you say hello as well, because when you comment, you'll be automatically entered into the drawing. And of course, I love it if you share my stamping inspiration with others. So if you share it, there's a little kind of curvy arrow that says share. So if you share the video as well, and just let me know you shared it, then I can enter you into another drawing. So I have 2 prizes to raffle off. Oh, good. Gunjan is here. Yay. Make sure that you let me know that you've shared, that you've commented, and then I can enter you in the drawing. So I did last week's drawing, and we had 2 winners. So one was Andrea Stella. So she's getting one of the prizes that I put aside last week. And then the other person was May Chan. So Andrea, I think I have your address, but May, if you're watching, you need to let me know your address too. I'll post it. I'll try to tag you on the Facebook thing so that you know, because May, I'm going to need your address to send you the prize. And I think that's why I got excited when you commented, May, because I think you're the May that was my Sunday school teacher when I was younger. I'm not entirely sure, but I see our mutual friends there on Facebook, so maybe. Anyway, that would be really fun if it was. But I look forward to sending you guys the prizes. Thank you for sharing and commenting last week. And so same deal with this week. So this week, okay, so a couple of announcements before I dive into the stamping. So this class is still going on. Registration is still going on for the Wonderful Romance class. I believe it's $45. You'll be making 8 cards. You can come to the live class in Markham or order the kit to go. So both of those are options with this class. You'll get to make 8 cards, 4 different designs, 2 of each design, and you get the beautiful, beautiful, wonderful romance stamp set to go home with. It's part of the class fee. Okay, if you already have that stamp set, don't panic, don't worry, you just choose a substitute one. If you're taking the kit to go, if you're not able to come to the live class will be on March the 27th. If you're not able to come to that and you want the kit to go, I will not only send you the pieces, or you can pick up the pieces, you will also get an email with the photographs of the cards and any tips for making the cards. So you just use your own stamps and ink to complete the 8 cards, but I will include all the little embellishments you need. So if you need any ribbon or pearls or whatever, I include that all in the make and take packet. Okay, so time is ticking to register for the Wonderful Romance class. Here's a couple sneak peek teasers. I love that suite because the die cuts on that in that suite are just excellent, excellent, beautiful, beautiful. So that is that I wanted to remind you guys of. I wanted to remind you that the second phase of Celebration is now on. So that means that some new items have been released as freebies. So I hope I will remember when I have the camera on my mount and kind of pointing down that I can show you some of those freebies. But if you haven't taken advantage of Celebration yet, you absolutely, absolutely need to, because it only happens once a year. We are halfway through. We've only got about 6 weeks left, or less, maybe only 5 weeks left. It goes until the end of March. And why it's exciting is you get a free item. It's basically a free gift with purchase, and it's not a little gift either. It's like a whole stamp set or a whole pack of paper. I mean, that's like a $15 to $20 value right there that you get free. So you don't want to miss it. So with a qualifying purchase, you can take advantage. Those of you that have been hosting or want to pencil a date to host either a Facebook party or an in-person party, Stampin' Social, then you can earn extra free product. And then, of course, the best deal of all, I keep mentioning it every week because it's too amazing to miss. If you want to get a bunch of stuff at a great price, the starter kit is for you. It is only $135. In Ontario, there's no tax and no shipping. I know that through the whole country, there's no shipping. There's a couple provinces that add tax. And you get to choose. So for one price, you get to choose $225 worth of product. Plus they throw in a paper pumpkin kit for free as part of your starter kit. And then after you get that starter kit or get your kind of number, you can keep ordering for yourself at a 20% discount. So it's a sweet deal. And you get to be part of the Team Stick Stampers, which is very fun. So that's really the best deal of all during Celebration. So you don't want to miss taking advantage. Okay, so that was number 2 announcement. Number 3 announcement. Told you about Celebration. I told you about my wonderful romance class. Last announcement is don't forget my February online ordering special will get you a free pack of these glitter dots, these pretty glitter dots. I don't know if you can see the glimmer and shine on these dots. They actually look way better in real life. Anyway, so with a minimum $60 order on my online store, that is the online shopping special for February. So we're almost at the end of February, so you don't want to miss out. Okay, so I can't wait to show you some Stampin'. I want to show you about the paper pumpkin kit. And so why don't I turn my camera around and then we can stamp and talk. Don't forget to comment, let me know you're still there. Don't forget to share the video to be entered into the drawing, and keep chatting with me. Okay, so let me flip this around and get it on the mount. I'm always worried when I flip it over that something traumatic is going to happen, but hopefully you can all hear me, and hopefully you can see the camera here. Hopefully I don't accidentally turn it off. I'm always afraid. Okay, so here we go. So let's talk about Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is happiness in a box. That's the only way I can explain it, because inside the box, I've already kind of cut open mine. Inside the box, you get a whole stamp set. I've already decimated mine here. So it is a full stamp set included in the box. You get at least 1 ink spot. Some kits I've gotten 2. And you get all the embellishments and accessories that you need, and then all the pieces to complete the project that is shown. So each month the Paper Pumpkin team at Stampin' Up! Has a different crafting kit. So I call it happiness in a box because it's so exciting. It makes me happy to get this crafting kit in a box. I don't have to think of a design. I don't have to search my shelves for the right supplies I need. Everything is in the box. So I can have the crafty happiness without the crafty stress of figuring out what I'm going to make. So just as I told you, I have not done any of these. I have just opened it up, drooled on it, looked at it. But I think it's a great option. And Stamp It Up. Now, where's the little flyer? Did it already disappear? There was a flyer. Oh, it was in the, nope, here it is. So in this month's box, there was a flyer reminding us that in next month's box, to celebrate their 6th birthday, Paper Pumpkin is including a free stamp set in every March box. So not only are you getting your happiness in a box, it's extra happiness because you're getting an extra stamp set. So every kit always comes with one stamp set, but in March, there'll be a second one. So the value is out of this world. It's only $26.95 for one box that includes so many things. I mean, the value, you just cannot beat this value at all. Buy it as a gift, buy it for yourself, and during celebration, a 3-month prepaid subscription, I believe, is about $75. So that means you get a celebration freebie as well. So you can either go for the prepaid route or you can go for the month-to-month subscription route. So good. So anyway, don't forget, if you haven't signed up for Paper Pumpkin, you need to do that because you don't want to miss the free birthday gift. Basically, it's a birthday gift from Stampin' Up! To celebrate their 6-year Paper Pumpkin birthday, that extra stamp set. Okay, so let's do some stamping. I already opened up the box, and so what I like to do is kind of separate out all the pieces. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, if you're just joining in, don't be afraid to comment and let me know that you're here. And then what I do is kind of put the sample up here of what I'm going for. Oh, here we go. I should also tell you, if there's anything that you like, if you're ready to order your prepaid Paper Pumpkin or you want to browse my store, just head to genevieve.stampinup.net and use this host code in the shopping cart page, because when you're over $60, remember that's when you're going to get these cute jewels. Okay, so here we go. I like to separate out, so I kind of take all the bases out and make sure I've got them all, make sure nothing's missing, because if there's any issue, you just call Stampin' Up, they'll take care of it. And it's satisfaction guaranteed with the Paper Pumpkin kits, by the way. So if you are not completely satisfied, they will take care of you. So don't be afraid of that. I know some people are worried, what if I don't like the kit? What if something? Then you just call Stampin' Up, they will help you out. Okay, so I just looked at the picture and I'm like, okay, well, this one seems to go with this one, and this one seems to go with this one over here, and this with all the succulent pictures seems to go with the stripy one. Okay, so, I mean, there are instructions in here, but I guess I don't feel it's necessary to look at them when the front of the picture is pretty clear. Okay, so then I kind of put that aside, and then I'm ready to do my stamping. Okay, so again, I just looked at the little picture and I've got all the pieces here that I need. And so often, in this case, it might be exactly the right number. Actually, no, I think we got extra because you only need 3 for each project. So in this kit, you have 9 cards. You're making 9 cards. So quite often we will get extra, so you can use them for crafting at other times. So we'll just leave that aside. Okay, so let's get our stamp set out, and let's do the succulent one first. And it says, "Life is tough, but so are you." So let's look for that saying right here. And then I'll mount it on a block. Now, your very first Paper Pumpkin, you will get a clear block. It's not as dirty as this one, but you will get a clear block. Oh, this is quite, we might have to put it on an angle there to make sure we get it all. Okay, and then it just goes on the white piece. So, I didn't get my ink pad ready. Okay, so what ink color is it? It is Fresh Fig, this color. Okay, so hang on, I didn't get it ready, and now I'm gonna have to dig through this bucket. This morning I was just at somebody's home. Let's look for the Fresh Fig, Orange Fresh Fig. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I like to use my full size, that's why. I could have opened this little doodad, but I have the full size one, so we're gonna use that. Fresh Fig is one of the, what do we call them? In colors. So it's one of the in colors, which means that it will be leaving us come kind of like May, I guess. So if you love the color, you should get it sooner rather than later. My block is so dirty, I can't even see where I'm aiming. I don't know if any of you have that. Okay, so see, just like that. I like to do all my stamping at once. So we are just gonna stamp it and get it done. This is why I love Paper Pumpkin. Everything is pre-cut, so easy. Okay, that one was a little crooked, but we won't worry. Okay, and then let's move on to the next one. This little kind of mint macaron one uses the thank you. So all I do is just take that out, and then we'll use the thank you. Okay, so if you're just joining in, feel free to say hello, let me know where you're from. Make sure to comment so that I can enter you in the raffle. And make sure to share the video as well. I'm just sharing this cute little paper pumpkin kit. So I just love to follow the picture up here. So we'll just do the thank you. I'm noticing the banner is going off to the left. So we'll just do that onto the mint macaron piece. I do all my stamping at once. I know some people might do it differently, but I think it's just easier this way when all the pieces are here for us. Okay, and then let's look at the third one. This one says, are wonderful. Oh, see the succulents. It says you are wonderful. Okay, so let's find that one. It's so easy because just like that, I'm going to have 9 cards. So for those of you, if Gunjan, if you're still out there, and Joy, tell me, how long does it take you to make 1 card? If you feel like sitting down and making a card, how long does it take you? Because right now we are going to get 9 cards done. Oh, I think I used the wrong one. I put you are beautiful, but that's okay. You can be beautiful too. I guess there must be another stamp that says you are wonderful. But that's the great thing about Paper Pumpkin, is that you get this exclusive stamp set. You won't get this stamp set anywhere else except in the Paper Pumpkin kit. Okay, so I think we've done all our stamping almost. Let's move this out of the way. And again, I just keep looking at my picture for reference. Let's do the stripy one first. Okay, so it basically looks like, I'll fold all these bases over. The thinking is the thinking of what to make takes forever. Yeah, exactly. And the Paper Pumpkin really takes that away because you don't have to worry about what to make if you don't feel like thinking that hard. Of course, sometimes it's fun to do the thinking. Okay, snail. Okay, so I like to use snail, and so that is something that doesn't come in the kit. So you would want to make sure that you have your own adhesive. I know you can just use whatever glue you have on hand. I love to use snail because it's so clean in the sense that you're not going to get messy stuff all over there. It's just easy to use and you don't get glue on your fingers kind of thing. Okay, and it's fast. So we'll just stick that on there. And then when I look at the picture, there seems to be kind of like a purpley piece and a green piece, so we can pop out our purple pieces. See how it all just pops out? It's so satisfying. You don't have to worry about getting your trimmer. So this is, the Paper Pumpkin kit is great for those that you know, may not have a lot of supplies. Maybe you're just building your supplies. So this is a great way to build up your supplies because each month you'll get a new color ink. You'll get a new color of, a new color of ink. You'll get a new stamp set. It's just a great way to kind of build up your supplies. And Stampin' Up! Promises, or the Paper Pumpkin team at Stampin' Up! Promises that you won't see the same ink color for a 12-month rotation. Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting doubles unless you've been a subscriber for more than a year. So that's pretty cool, right? And because every year there's always new in colors, then that's awesome. So we'll just stick this on. I don't think this is the straightest thing I have ever done in my life, but I'm sure the person I give it to will still love it. See how quick and easy these come together? This would make a great gift for people as well. Okay, and so this belongs to this, which I've already pre-stamped, so we can just stick that on. I love Paper Pumpkin. I always get excited when it comes. It's like Christmas. I know, I love it. And it comes by FedEx, so for us in Canada here, I don't know, it's faster than the UPS guy. So the FedEx man and I actually have a little happy relationship. See, look at how easy that is. Because he's so friendly. He drops off his box. He's gotten used to delivering these little boxes to me every month. And I actually, oh, that's really crooked. Okay, so no worries. The good thing about snail is you can kind of readjust a bit. He wears shorts, my FedEx man. He has been wearing shorts for a long time, even when it was really cold out. I think he has finally switched over to pants the last time I saw him. Okay, there we go. So that's the first card done. In the sample, there's a little bow and ribbon there. I can add that anytime. Oh, see, Gunjan was just saying, is yours the one who wears shorts? See? Okay, Gunjan lives in my neighborhood, not too far from me, probably like a 3-minute drive. And yes, he's the guy who wears shorts, exactly. And I even said to him once, I said, oh, like the day he didn't wear shorts, I was like, oh, you're not wearing shorts today. Like it was so cold. I don't know how he could kind of get by without the okay, so I think this one, I hope I got it right there. This one is like this. So let's stick this down. So I think you guys get the idea of paper pumpkin. I don't know whether you need to see me making it all, but since it's so fast, I may as well, and then I'll feel so satisfied that it's done. And I'll have a stack of cards ready. I actually do need some cards because those of you who order from me know that I love to give thank you cards. I thank people for their orders. I am so grateful that people choose to order their stamping products from me. So I always make sure to send a thank you card. And that means I make a lot of cards, or I need to have a lot of cards on hand to be able to get those out to everybody. So now I'll have some on hand to hand out. It's so wonderful. So wonderful. Look at how quickly that's coming together. That's so funny. Yes, I didn't even read the comment when I was talking about my FedEx man. You had already asked about the guy in the shorts, and that we have the same guy. He's actually very friendly. My UPS man, not so friendly. He like rings and runs. I guess that's what you call it. He rings the bell and then runs. It's like he doesn't want to talk to me because I'm very happy when I get a shipment. Extremely happy to get a shipment. Okay, so I noticed that this one in the sample has like little, the stamp, there's all sorts of little decorative things, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put the thank you with these pieces. I probably won't do the third card because I actually have, you guys get the idea though of how fast Paper Pumpkin is, because just in the time of this video, I don't know how long it's been, I have already completed 6 cards. But I actually want to show you one of the highlights of Paper Pumpkin is the alternate projects that you can do with, maybe I'll use the dimensionals in here. These are like great, they pop things up here. So let's take that, we can kind of pop it up. Because the stamp set is unique, so the stamp sets that are being used, you can't get them anywhere else. And so they don't only include stamps that will be used on the projects, they include other stamps as well. So I'm going to show you a project that you can make with one of the other stamps that are in this month's Paper Pumpkin. So how it works is if you want the March kit, which has the free stamp set, what you have to do is make sure that you subscribe, or if you get a prepaid, there's like a little code you have to input. Make sure you do that before the 10th of March. Okay, the key is before the 10th of the month, and then you will get that month's kit. Okay, so that's what you need to do there. Let's make sure we've got this going. Okay. Okay, so that is that. Again, we could put some ribbon on there. Okay, so the third one, I think you get the idea. It would really take no time, but I would just layer these on to the third one, do some ribbon, and we are good. But I really wanted to show you what I designed with the alternate project today. So what caught my eye on this exclusive stamp set is the cute little cup. So I thought I would do something with that cup. So I mounted it on the block. And so if you start collecting Paper Pumpkin or start getting Paper Pumpkin, of course you'll make up the projects, but you don't have to make them up the same, right? You could use the pieces and change it up, make it different. Or if you just invest in a few extra supplies, you could really get some excitement going. So I'm going to show you, all I did was I'm just using some extra cardstock. So this is Whisper White cardstock. It's cut at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so in case you want to copy this card exactly or copy the layout, you know what it is. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I'm using our black tuxedo black ink pad. So we will just ink it up there. I hope I cut this right. Okay, anyway, so we'll just stamp that. Isn't that pretty? The little succulent in a cup. And then I'm going to use the U stamp, if I can find it here. I think it's here. I already mounted it up. And we will stamp that as well. So this would be a great card for anybody. But I love that, like, this is just exclusive to Paper Pumpkin, the stamp, but you don't even need the stamp to create the projects, but you've got these extra pieces to use as you desire. Okay, and then I took a piece of basic gray to layer it. Okay, so the basic gray will be 3 3/4. I believe it's 3 3/4. Yep. Oh, sorry, no, hang on a minute. 3 1/2 by 3 3/4. 3 1/2 by 3 3/4. So we'll just layer it like that. Before I glue it down, I'm going to color it in. One of my favorite colors is the soft sea foam. So I'm using the dark and the light soft sea foam blends. And all I'm going to do is now I am not an artist by any means, but I love how these markers make me feel like I'm an artist. And the way that I like to do it is I like to go in a circular motion. So I just color it in, and then I try to imagine, but once again, not an artist over here. I try to imagine if there really was a plant in my home like this, where would the shadows fall? Where would the dark places be? Where would the light places be? So first I kind of go in a circular motion. The blends markers are unique because they are alcohol based. So what that means, all I know what that means is that when I'm coloring it in, the color is smooth. It's not like water-based markers where it's kind of streakier. And then so where I think it would be darker, I just take the dark one and I just kind of give a little bit of highlight where I think it would be darker, right? So I think the inside of the succulent would probably be darker. Some of the sides of the leaves here, you know, some of the sides might be a little darker. And then I find when you're first doing it, you feel like, it doesn't look good. I'm not an artist, you know, it doesn't look as good as those ones on Pinterest. But then I discovered if you leave it alone and you come back later, it looks better. It looks better if you just walk away and come back. I don't know if you can see, I've done a little bit of shading. The soft sea foam is such a subtle color. It's hard to see, but it just adds a little bit of color there. And then I'm using the smoky slate, the light and the dark. And so I'm just going to use the dark to kind of outline the top of the cup. Okay, I'm leaving the inside white, I think, but I'm just going to kind of do the rim of the cup and this bottom part of the cup in the dark. Oh, very messy here. It's always worse when you're on camera. Okay, so don't forget if you're joining in, just say hi or comment so that I can enter you into the drawing. I'm so excited to have gotten my paper pumpkin because as soon as I got it, I knew it would be coming and I knew I could get on Tuesday at 2 this week and play with it and create alternate projects. I love this cup. So it's almost like a little fun little thing, right? To say each month I'm going to get something special that you can't get anywhere else. And if you like it and you didn't order the February paper pumpkin, I'm sorry, but please don't miss the March one because the problem is sometimes you can't get it afterwards. So, okay, and then this is called the color lifter. I think lifter is maybe the wrong word. It's kind of like a color mover. So all I did was just add, what I use it for is it just adds a little bit of highlight. I don't know if you can see that there. Sorry, I'm not good with the camera setup. But it just highlights, it kind of moves the color away and makes it lighter and brighter in that one spot. Okay, so that's how I colored it in. We'll mount it onto the gray cardstock here. Easy. Okay, and then we'll finish up our card. And of course, I love how everything color matches. So I used the soft seafoam marker, and I'm going to use the soft seafoam cardstock. Oh, Maureen says she can see it. That's good. Sometimes it's hard. Okay, so here's the soft seafoam cardstock, but I'm going to use, there were so many interesting stamps in this month's Paper Pumpkin. So I saw that there was this kind of, I don't know, like squiggly diamond-shaped image, which really caught my eye. So I thought we need to use it. So what I'm going to do, photopolymer stamps are fun because it helps you to line things up. Look at that. Okay, so let me, because I can see right through. Oh, didn't do a good job lining that one up. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so I'm just putting a little border along the side. How fun, how fun, how fun. Okay, we'll do that. This one here. Oh my goodness, it's better when I'm sitting down. I don't have a camera in front of my face. Oh, that was really awful. But anyway, I'm very laissez-faire about it because the person who gets it hopefully will still like it. Just like that. Okay, we can finish it up. Maybe we can lift it up. Nah, we'll keep it flat. Okay, so there's a sample of an alternate project using the Paper Pumpkin exclusive stamp, and that's why you don't want to miss getting a month of Paper Pumpkin, because you just don't know what you're going to get. Because if you didn't get February's, you wouldn't get this cute little teacup image. And there's actually a great saying that you could put inside. What does it say? Something like, you're the reason I smiled today. So you could have like you, and then inside, you're the reason I smiled today. And that would be a great friendship card you could give to anybody. And this month's kit came with a little bit of silver bling, so we could totally bling it up a little bit. Right? Why not? Why not brighten someone's day? Okay, so anyway, that's my alternate project for Paper Pumpkin. Those of you who are my pumpkin pals and you guys get a box every month, make sure you guys play with your kit. Make sure you complete it up. And if you are one of my pumpkin pals, just a reminder that you are able to come out to my Sweet and Simple class just to use the space and the environment, eat the snacks, and do your box completely free. So that's it. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me flip this around. And, oh, no. Before I go, I want to show you some of these are the cards for my Sweet and Simple class at the end of the month. So if you are local, make sure to come out. It's only $20 to make 4 cards, but it's completely free if you place an order. And so here's some of the new celebration goodies. That beautiful paper you can get free with a stamp set. So it's actually a bundle of paper and a stamp set that you can get free with a $120 spend. And then this is a new stamp set that you can get with a $60 spend. So come out and play not May. Oh my gosh, I really am dreaming about spring. February 27th at Markham Baptist Church. Let me know ahead of time if you can come. We'll get to play with the blends markers there, make up those cards, and yes, I guess that's it. Here's another card that I made using the new celebration item. I don't know if you can see, but it's a nice embossing folder. It's like a floral embossing folder. So you can get that free with a minimum $60 order. And don't forget, when you shop on my online store, just use this host code, because when your order is 60 or more, not only will you get your free celebration gift, you will also get these fun glitter dots from me as well. Okay, so let me flip this around so I can say a proper farewell, and then we will carry on. Okay, you can see my wonderful craft cave here. Okay. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. I don't think we had as many people as usual, but don't worry, if you're watching the replay, you can still comment and be entered into the drawing. I don't usually kind of do the draw until the following week. So all you have to do is comment to be entered or share the video to be entered. And I will edit the post at the top so that if you're interested in Paper Pumpkin, you can click on my link and take advantage of that. Or if you're interested in that wonderful romance class, you can take advantage of that. So I'll put that all up in the description. And thank you for joining me for Tuesday at 2. Hopefully you'll be able to join me again next week. And if you joined late, you can just watch the recording. You'll be able to watch from the beginning in case you missed any of the cards that we made. It's so great to have cards already made up. Okay, have a great week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.